Since time immemorial, land and water have been the basic elements required for sustaining all forms of life. Great civilizations have flourished on our planet wherever these resources were in plenty to support agricultural crops and other production systems. The Shivalik region, which is spread over 3 million hectares in the northwestern Himalayan foothills, covers the states of Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Haryana, Punjab, the Union Territory of Chandigarh and Uttarakhand. This region is considered to be one of the 8 most degraded and highly fragile agro-ecosystems in the country. The region is confronted with the problems of soil erosion due to its steep topography, vegetation denudation, frequent droughts, flash floods and water scarcity, affecting its production and economic security. In order to address the problems in this region, the Ministry of Agriculture, Government of India, established a Soil Conservation Research Demonstration and Training Centre at Chandigarh in 1957. Later, this centre, along with other such centres, were transferred to the Indian Council of Agricultural Research in 1967 and subsequently brought under the administrative control of the Central Soil and Water Conservation Research and Training Institute, Dehradun, in 1974.
The mandate of the research centre is to treat the degraded lands of the Shivalik region, because the erosion is very high and certainly that has to be controlled. Secondly, we have to go for the water harvesting in the region so that water is available for the irrigation to the crops. And then we have the problems of the torrents also, that we give a proper technology to treat the area and actually try to retain the soil and water in the catchment itself.
To accomplish this mandate, the thrust areas of research have been organized into 7 research programs, namely Water Erosion Appraisal in the Shivalik region, Conservation Measures for Sustainable Production Systems, Hydrological Behavior of Watersheds for Conservation Planning, Rehabilitation of Areas Affected by Mass Erosion, Participatory Integrated Watershed Management, Socio-economic Analysis and Policy Development for Watershed Management, and Human Resource Development and Technology Transfer. The Research Centre has a well laid out research farm of more than 305 hectares at the Mansa Devi complex in Panchkula district of Haryana for conducting research and demonstration. The Research Centre is well equipped with laboratories, a library, an exhibition hall, an auditorium, committee rooms, meteorological observatory, and guest house to accomplish its mandate effectively. Over the period since its inception, the Research Centre has developed a large number of cost-effective agronomic, mechanical, and bioengineering conservation measures for enhancing the productivity on arable and non-arable lands. Ridge and furrow cultivation of maize reduce the runoff and soil loss, besides increasing productivity of maize by 65%. To rehabilitate degraded land, a hortipastoral system comprising of Avla with Chrysopogon fulvus or dholu grass and Amla with hybrid Napier grass have reduced the runoff by 65% and soil loss by 85% and have been found to be more remunerative. Similarly, a silvipastoral system consisting of eucalyptus with bhabar grass have reduced the runoff by 100% and soil loss significantly by 98% over cultivated fallow land. The bioengineering measures comprising of gabion spurs reinforced with planting of Arundo donax and Sacrum munja or munja grass in the main torrent and Sacrum spontaneum or Kahn's grass on the embankment for stabilization were found to be cost-effective in controlling torrent problems in the region. In a mixed forest watershed, soil and water conservation measures like check dams, contour trenches and plantations have reduced the annual soil loss by 96%, the runoff by 77%, resulting in an increased surface clay content from 6.9 to 16% and organic carbon from 0.21 to 1.1%. The Centre is a pioneer in demonstration and popularization of live models on participatory integrated watershed management in different states of the region, namely Sukho Majri and Bunga in Haryana, Mandhala and Johranpur in Himachal Pradesh, and Rail Majra in Punjab. The strengthening of community-based organizations with transparent benefit cost-sharing mechanisms is the key to the success of these programs. This concept has now been adopted as a guideline for all the watershed development projects in the country. In Sukho Majri watershed, water harvesting through earthen dams to provide supplementary irrigation has resulted in significant increase in crop yields, increase in grass yield by up to 3 to 7 tons per hectare, and increase in forest cover in the catchment area from 3 to 18%.
हमारे गांव की जो हालत वो बहुत ही बिगड़ी हुई थी। सब लोग झुग्गी झोपड़ी में या कच्चे मकानों में रहते थे। हमें मतलब खेतीबाड़ी करने का भी कोई अच्छा ढंग नहीं था, पानी का कोई साधन नहीं था, बारिश पर हम निर्भर थे। कभी बारिश हुई तो फसल हो गई, वरना नहीं तो सूखे में वह फसल मारी जाती थी। ये अपना सुगन झील में सिल्ट जमा हो रहा था और सिल्ट जमा होने की वजह से साइंटिस्टों ने कहा कि आने वाले 10 सालों में ये जो झील है बिल्कुल प्लेन हो जाएगी और ये इसमें करोड़ों रुपए की जो पूंजी लगी हुई है वो बर्बाद हो जाएगी। उसकी रोकथाम के लिए वो टीम पूरी की पूरी साइंटिस्टों की यहाँ गांव में आई और गांव में आके जब देखा उन्होंने कि ये पहाड़ टूट टूट के जा रहा है और जाके इसका जो मिट्टी है या सिल्ट है जो यहाँ झील में जमा हो रहा है। हमने कहा सर हमारी ज़मीन में ये बिल्कुल बरानी है, खुश्क है, इसके लिए पानी का अरेंज हो जाए, कोई ऐसा बांध लगा दें जिससे हमें पानी मिल सके। उन्होंने हमारे गांव में 4 डैम लगाए, जैसे नंबर 1, नंबर 2, नंबर 3, नंबर 4, ऐसे 4 डैम लगाए और उनसे एक पाइपलाइन लगा के यहाँ गांव के मतलब 75 एकड़ ज़मीन को पानी मिलना शुरू हो गया। और उसके साथ ही फिर उनका सहयोग हमारे साथ रहा। हमने नर्सरी लगाया, नर्सरी के साथ बूटे यहाँ जंगल में लगाए। हमारी संस्था बन गई, उस संस्था ने मतलब अपना नर्सरी का प्रोग्राम खुद ही यहाँ बनाया गांव में। अच्छा, दूसरा पानी लगने लगा ज़मीन को, उससे हमें हरी घास मिल गई। हरी घास से पशुओं को मतलब दूध की क्वांटिटी बढ़ गई। अच्छा, इससे फिर उसमें हमारे टाइम में मछली पालन का भी काम चालू हो गया, उससे भी मतलब संस्था को हमारी को इनकम हो गई। और जैसे फसलें गेहूं की है, गन्ने की है या कपास बाड़ी जो भी है ना, इनमें पानी लगने की वजह से इनका उत्पादन मतलब 50% उत्पादन बढ़ गया जी हमारे गांव का। और दूध की क्वांटिटी भी, पहले हमारे पशु ना जंगल में चरने वाले वही 2-4 किलो दूध वाले थे, अब 10-10, 12-12 किलो देने वाली भैंसें यहाँ रख रखी हैं। दूध की क्वांटिटी भी बढ़ गई और इससे मतलब इनके आने से मतलब जैसे ही ये लोग हमारे यहाँ आए, उन्होंने झील को तो बचाया, हमारे गांव को भी साथ में बचा दिया।
Similarly, in the Bunga watershed, increased production of annual food grains by 188%, cash crops by 468%, fodder crops by 313%, pulses by 87%, and oil seeds by 61%, apart from an increase in the buffalo population by 170%. Due to various soil and water conservation measures in the watershed areas, the annual siltation rate has reduced by 92% in Bunga watershed and 91% in Rail Majra watershed. In the Johranpur watershed, the yield of wheat increased by 2.2 times due to 1 pre-sowing irrigation and by 3.9 times due to 2 irrigations at the pre-sowing and the crown root initiation stage over rain-fed conditions. This has increased the farm income from 14.52 to 25.83%. In Aganpur Bhagwasi watershed in the Patiala district of Punjab, various crop demonstrations increased the yield of wheat by 20%, lentil by 10%, and mustard by 20% over the farmers' previous practices.
मैं मंधाले गांव का निवासी हूं। सन 2003 से ये प्रोजेक्ट चला और इस प्रोजेक्ट चलने से हमारे खेतों में फसल दुगनी चौगनी हो गई।
Various bioengineering measures comprising of gabions, check dams and masonry structures with the planting of Saccharum munja, Ipomia carnea and Dendrocalamus strictus were effective in arresting soil loss by 12.3 to 21.3 tons per hectare per year, besides reducing the runoff by 50% and soil loss by 78%. The Centre conducts different tailor-made short courses of 1 to 2 weeks in the field of soil and water conservation, agroforestry and watershed management, sponsored by the central and state governments, autonomous bodies and NGOs. The Centre has undertaken several mass awareness programs which include field demonstrations, Farmers' Day, National Resource Conservation Week, National Science Day, etc. The Centre collaborates with many national organizations like the Ministry of Agriculture, the Ministry of Environment and Forest, the Ministry of Rural Development, the Central Groundwater Board, the National Institute of Technical Teachers Training and Research, and state agencies like the Punjab Soil Conservation, Himachal Pradesh Forest Department, Punjab Forest Department, and the state agricultural universities in the region to promote the cause of soil and water conservation and disseminate technologies related to the conservation of soil and water. In recognition of their outstanding contributions and achievements, the scientists of this research centre have been honoured with several prestigious awards. The Chandigarh Research Centre, under the Central Soil and Water Conservation Research and Training Institute, Dehradun, is dedicated in evolving appropriate strategies for eco-restoration, tackling land degradation problems, and improving productivity and the economic status of farmers in the Shivalik region.